Hi guys, Iwan here. Today we'll be taking a look into the good matchups of the team that I previously showcased on my last video. So these will be the good matchups. So the first one will be a Venusaur. As you can see on the right, I will put the PV Poke matchup details. So as you can see, Venusaur does not win anything against the beedrill. The beedrill will still win the 2 shield, the 1 shield and the 0 shield. So it will be fine not shielding anything. So he swaps into a marowak. So I throw this Duran before switching out into my Obstagoon. Yeah. Then I can farm down a little bit before throwing the Night Slash. The Shadow Ball is double resisted, so it won't be doing that much. So I can just not shield anything this one has. I will want to conserve shields. So then I just throw this Night Slash after I charge up the 2. So I have some energy to throw another Night Slash. Then in comes an Azumarill. And then I throw this Gunk Shot. And he ends up not shielding, which is a good thing. So I think I will shield this up at this point because, yeah, and then I can just basically double shield my beedrill, and then after that poison jab down everything he has. Then I can just bring in my Azu and bubble down. Yeah, and then he just forfeits. So then the next one is an Azumarill. As you can see on the right, Azumarill wins the 1 shield, the 0 shield, but does not win the 1 shield and the 2 shield. Because of his Ice Beam, it can spam. But I like to stay in because you can just throw this X Scissor and then it will probably take out the Azumarill. So you win switch advantage if he stays in, as shown. Then he comes in with a Toxicroak. Then I have to bring in my Azumarill. I have no choice because I cannot bring Obstagoon into a counter user, because counters are double super effective, and then I don't shield up this Sludge Bomb, which is unfortunate. So I go for this Play Rough. It'll definitely take him out. Then I think I have to shield up whatever charge move he has, but he pulls a swap into his Alolan Marowak trying to catch my Play Rough. But I don't fall for it, so I still have a Play Rough, and he has no shields. So I know I can definitely take out his Toxicroak in the back, so now I just need to take care of his Alolan Marowak. And this has Hex, so the fast move damage is basically doing nothing to me. It's just the Flame Wheels that are doing some damage. And I can reach this Night Slash, and then I can just take him out. And then I can just pull a swap into my Azumarill and then throw this Play Rough to take out the Toxicroak. Yeah. So now, this is against Wigglytuffs. The lead is a very favorable lead. You want to stay in and probably just throw a Drill Run. Just need to throw one charge move. If he shields, that's fine. And then he comes in with a Wormadam, which is interesting. Don't see really much of those. So I go into an Azu, because the moves will be only doing neutral damage to me. But if I bring in Obstagoon, it can use Bug Buzz, and that will be super effective. On the other hand, if I bring in Azumarill, the Iron Hit is only gonna do neutral damage. Then just throw a Play Rough, and then I can bubble down and have another charge move ready to go. And then at this point, he's down a shield, and I have switch advantage. So at this point, I just shield here, because I do not want to waste my energy. And as you see, I farm up a little bit more, so that I have some more energy, and I think I can throw a nice charge move. He pulls a switch into Umbreon. I don't think that's a good play, but nevertheless, I think I can just come in with Obstagoon, probably throw a Night Slash, or I can just farm down and then have a Gunk Shot ready for his Wigglytuff. So this match is basically over. The last resorts won't do enough damage to KO me, and he barely is not able to reach one. Then I can just throw this Gunk Shot to take out his Wigglytuff. Okay, so on to the next match against Wigglytuff again. This time, the poison jabs are gonna do a lot, but the chumps of the Wigglytuff are also gonna do quite a bit. So as you can see, just throw a Drill Run and then you can just farm down. And then he has a beedrill in the back. And as you see, I farmed down like one extra poison jab, so I can reach a Drill Run faster than him. and he doesn't shield that up, which is fantastic for me. So now at this point, and he throws a Fell Stinger, so I can reach another charge move. At this point, I just not gonna shield anything and let him go down. And then I think I'll come into Azumarill and farm down using bubbles. I thought this would be a Fell Stinger, but then it's a mistake I made. I didn't count properly and it ended up being a drill run. So it was a mistake on my part. So now I'm just gonna stay in until he throws a move. Then he's at no energy. Then I will switch out into my Obstagoon. Either that or I just stay in. But I usually like to wait until he throws a charge move and then switch out into Obstagoon so I can shield up one move and then after that reach the Gunk Shot. Or maybe I do that here. Wait, I'm just gonna throw this Play Rough. And then he seems like he's farming quite a bit. I think he has 2 moves back to back. No, it's just a Hydro Pump. He probably has like 3 extra bubbles worth of energy. And then at this point, I can just shield up and just counter him down. I don't really think a shield is necessary. Play Rough won't even KO at this range, so yeah. So there's another match with the Wigglytuff in the lead. This one, I believe he switches out into Obstagoon. So then I go into my... he switches out into a Marowak, so I go into my Obstagoon. He can't really throw his Shadow Ball here because it'll do as much as his Bone Club. And it'll be a tremendous waste of energy. And it'll take only 2 Night Slashes to take out his Marowak. Yeah. And then I get the boost here. So, Obstagoon is really a fantastic counter to his Alolan Marowak. That's why I would actually bring it in instead of an Azumarill, because Azumarill, he would actually throw the Shadow Ball, but this one, it massively resists the Shadow Ball, so that's I bring it in. So he shields up the Drill Run and then he comes in with a Venusaur. I can't switch out into Azumarill because, as you know, the Frenzy Plants will nearly KO it. And I'm okay with my Azumarill getting matched up against the Wigglytuff. So that's why I leave my beedrill in this matchup. And then I shield up this Frenzy Plant so I can Poison Jab it down. And then let this take a charge move from the Wigglytuff, or he just doesn't throw the charge move. And I can just drill run him down. Sorry. So now, another favorable lead. It's against Alolan Mug. I know I will survive 1 Dark Pulse or 1 Gunk Shot, and then I can just throw a Drill Run just to take him out. This Drill Run will definitely take him out, and so he shields. And then I can reach another Drill Run. It looks like he's trying to farm me down with Snarl. So that's why I can reach another Drill Run and take him out. Then it comes in with an Umbreon. So I'll definitely bring in my Azumarill and anticipating the swap. But then he goes into a Galvantula. So I'll definitely shield this, because this could be a lunge, yes. And then I want to reach a charge move and then after switch out to clear my debuffs. And then after that, I'll basically go for a Night Slash. A Night Slash would quite nearly kill it, the Galvantula, take it out. So yeah, nearly takes it out. And then he's able to reach another charge move, which is actually quite good for me, as I can go in with my Azumarill and farm down using 1 bubble. But then he's smart, so he swaps out into his Umbreon because he doesn't want me to get extra energy. And then he throws a Dark Pulse, which I find it strange. So yeah, I just need to reach another Play Rough. And this is the reason why he's running Dark Pulse. He's running Foul Play Dark Pulse, because he doesn't have the Comday move of Last Resort. Well, if you actually don't have a Last Resort on your Umbreon, then don't run a second charge move, yeah. So Galvantula against beedrill. In this situation, I won't shield the first charge move because a lunge, actually any charge move at all, will not take me out at this range, even a discharge. So yeah, then I will shield and probably swap out, or go for a X-Scissor or a Drill Run. I don't know why I went for X-Scissor here. It's an interesting move to do. Would rather have thrown the Drill Run, because that would have definitely KO'd. And then there's another mistake I made here. I didn't shield up another Drill Run. Yeah. So he brings in his Azu again. I throw a play rough just to try to deal as much chip as I can. And then brings in his Galvantula. I believe I go into Obstagoon on this one. And then after that I throw this to see whether he lets it go down. And luckily for me, he lets it go down. And I get an attack boost, which is really nice. So at this point I just throw a Night Slash. I don't know why I did that, but I already got an attack boost, that's why I did that. And then I ended up getting another attack boost and he just like forfeited. Okay, so this next match, yeah, I don't shield the first move. It's a lunge again. I don't know why they like to bait me. So yeah, then he just lets it go, and then after that I can just poison jab down. And then it brings in a Crustle. I tried to reach the drill run, but I wasn't fast enough. So he comes in with a Azumarill. And then I'm just probably gonna go for the gunk shot. I'll let anything grow through. You see, the play rough won't kill. It will probably leave me on like red health. And then I can go for this, which will also very nearly KO, but he shields it. So I have my own Azumarill against his. The counters have probably done about a play rough's worth of damage onto him. So now I'm just going to go for my own play rough. Yes. It ends up getting the shield from him. So at this point I'm not gonna shield. And I managed to not shield correctly or predict that he was gonna bait me. And at this point I'm just gonna shield this other play rough. And then I'm gonna farm a bit extra to probably 1.5 play roughs. Or now actually I'm at max energy. Then I just throw a play rough to take him out, and then I can go for a Hydro Pump. I actually don't think a Hydro Pump would have been necessary. Yeah, he's actually running Rock Blast actually, which is interesting. I think I CMP tied right there because he reaches Rock Blast quite quickly. So yeah. Another favorite matchup is the Haunter versus beedrill, because a Shadow Punch, as you can see right here, will not take me out. And then after that I can just go for a drill run. So I would either win shield advantage or switch advantage. So in this situation, I win shield advantage. Then I can come in with my Obstagoon and farm down a bit more. So I can also get energy advantage. Actually, I thought he was gonna go for a Sludge Bomb. That's why I shielded up his move. But other than that, it wouldn't have been necessary to shield up any of his moves. So now I build up to a Gunk Shot, and then I just throw this Night Slash, so I have a lot of energy right now. And then he comes in with a beedrill. I think about 2 Night Slashes plus the counter damage will be enough to take him out. Then he comes in with his Crafty. And then my Azumarill is a fantastic counter to that. You can just easily go for one play rough and absolutely decimate the Crafty. So yeah, he stores up double power up punches here. And he just really wants to get the attack boost. So yeah, going for this play rough will absolutely take him out. Then at this point I think I can just go for a play rough to get his last shield. And then the bubbles will do enough damage. And I'm just gonna take a drill run on my Azumarill. And then at this point the bubbles did enough damage so that once I come in my obstacle I can just throw a Night Slash and nearly take it out. So yeah. So now on the neutral matchups, I think there's only one match I have for this, which is against Umbreon. In this case I would like to stay in, because I think I can reach 2 X scissors, as beedrill can generate energy really fast. So even though it loses the 0 shield, right, I can still flip the matchup. So I'm going for this second X scissor. He shields it up, so I'm gonna shield up this next charge move, so I can throw another X scissor and either win switch advantage or shield advantage. Actually, I don't think this will be enough to KO. So yeah, he didn't really have to shield that. So I'm just gonna let it go, and then just come in with my Obstagoon, I think, and then farm down. And I can let this go. It doesn't really matter whether it's a last resort or a foul play. And then I can build up quite a bit of energy. And then it comes in with a Venusaur, and then I can just freely go for a Gunk Shot, because he has no shields left. Then I can just farm him all the way down again. Sorry about that. And then he has a Marowak in the back. At this point, I have a Azumarill in the back, so basically this match is over and I've won. Doesn't really need to matter what he throws, I will still survive it. I can take 2 Shadow Balls. And then at this point, I think I'm just gonna farm him all the way down and just throw a charge move on the back. And then he just ends up exiting. So on the bad matchups, I have Drifblim. So in this case, you want to safe swap into Azumarill, as Obstagoon will be a better counter for it. And he actually has a Swalot, which is quite a good pick. Even though it's a little spicy and might be a little bit expensive to run, it's still quite a good pick. And you don't really see much of those. As you can see, there's Sludge Bomb, and those will be doing quite a bit of damage to Azumarill. So I'm just gonna shield it up and just go for a play rough. And then so I have 1 switch advantage, which is fantastic. So I can bring in my Obstagoon onto his Drifblim. So just gonna go for a play rough here. Not able to reach the second one, it's fine. But he actually throws the Ice Beam, so I think I might be able to get to the next one, yeah. And I think he'll expand the shield on this one, if not his Azumarill will be really low. So I can just go in with beedrill and just poison jab all the way down. Right. I'm gonna shield this one, just in case of Hydro Pump, but it's just an Ice Beam. Don't really need to shield out an Ice Beam, I'll survive it. Well enough, at least. So I can just poison jab all the way down. And then I can just throw a drill run and an X-Scissor on this Drifblim to do as much chip damage as I can before swapping into Obstagoon. And then at this point, 1 Night Slash, even though I'm if I'm single debuff, right, 1 Night Slash will already KO. But I think now I have to get a little bit more of damage off on this so that the Night Slash will KO. Yeah, another Night Slash. And then at this point, the Icy Wind is gonna come really close to KOing, and so will my Night Slash. Really close. And then after that, I can bring in my beedrill and just poison jab down. So beedrill against Crustle is a very bad matchup. So in this matchup, you want to safe swap into Obstagoon. Shields up the Night Slash. The shield is up. Additional ends are having got 5. So he brings in the Azumarill. I'm just gonna go for a gun shot. So he either shields up or it does massive damage. So I think I let this go. I can come in and nearly get to the just to do my beedrill and farm down. And probably get to a drill run, which will do a lot of damage. Next Pokemon, he brings in a marowak. So I'll just stay here because anyway my Obstagoon is better suited to taking out my Azumarill is better suited to taking out the Crustle. So he brings in his Crustle back again. I'm just gonna throw a play rough. Farm a bit extra and then throw a play rough. And then it comes back with the marowak, and then I just throw my marowak controls and just shield it up. Even if it beats me, then I'll be able to reach the next move. Even if this is a Shadow Ball, it won't really take me out, yes. Then I'll be able to reach this Hydro Pump. So another one against a Crustle again. And then at this point I was a bit slow to the switch. So I have to shield this up anyway, as I said earlier. The X-Scissors are gonna hurt quite a bit. So I'll just throw this Night Slash. And then he switches out into a Galvantula, which is okay, as my Obstagoon will be able to reach the Night Slash like little bit before the Galvantula reaches his charge move. Sorry about the background noise. So now I'll just go into my beedrill and then throw a drill round to his Galvantula to either take him out or get a shield. And then at this point I just shield, and then yeah, it's a lunge. Then I think I can just go for an X-Scissor to take him out. But then unfortunately he reaches the charge move faster than me. So now I have to go into my Azumarill and farm him all the way down. He brings in his Crustle back again, and at this point I think I'm just gonna farm down his Crustle and then farm down his his Galvantula, so I have a lot of energy. And then he just forfeits. Wait, that was his last Pokemon. Never mind. So as you can see again, I have to shield because the Exeter is gonna hurt. Then he brings in another Galvantula. So the Night Slash will do over half, about 60%. Then I'm just gonna throw another Night Slash. Then he reaches a move. I don't think I will shield, or I will just shield, just so I can get rid of his next shield, or win switch advantage. Then here I get the attack boost, so I managed to KO him right before he gets to his move. Or right before he farms me down. So then I deal massive damage to him with my Night Slash. Then I think I can just farm down with Bubble on my Azumarill. Another Rock Blast Crustle, I don't know why they're running those. So I can just go for this Hydro Pump again to take him out. It's just one shot. So yeah. So another bad matchup is against Mandibuzz. Again, you want to safe swap into Obstagoon, as Azumarill would tend to have a better matchup against the Mandibuzz. So it comes in with a Clefable, and then at this point I'll just go for another Gunk Shot, like I do with every other fairy type. Then it comes in, interestingly enough, with an Ariados. You don't really see those every day. A Mega Horn will be dealing a lot of damage, but it won't KO me, so that's why I don't shield. This Drill Run will easily KO this Ariados, so he shields it up. And then I can go for another Drill Run. It ends up being a cross poison, and he's a nice bait. So this Mandibuzz really can't do anything to hurt me. Yeah, it has Aerial Ace for some neutral damage. But other than that, Dark Pulse, Foul Play won't really do that much to me. So yeah, just farm up a little bit extra to 1.5 Play Roughs. Then I'll just throw this Play Rough just to nearly take him out actually. Mandibuzz is quite tanky actually. You can take a Play Rough from an Azumarill. Then he brings in his Ariados, and then I'll just throw this Hydro Pump to either get the shield or take him out, and then I just quick swap into my beedrill to just throw this Drill Run and take him out. And then against a marowak, what you want to do is basically switch out. It doesn't really matter what Pokemon you switch out into, as either one Pokemon would have a really good matchup against the Alolan marowak. So it goes for a lunge. I don't shield that up because even if it's a discharge, I would survive. So I throw a Play Rough and he ends up shielding. Then he tries to farm me down, and I have energy here, so I'm just gonna shield, so I can throw another charge move onto him. Yeah, and then I end up getting both shields, so even though I don't win switch advantage, I win shield advantage. So then he brings in his Alolan marowak again. Wouldn't recommend that, because he's giving up his switch advantage way too easily. So then again, I don't need to shield up anything. Probably gonna farm a little bit extra, just so I have a move to throw onto his Galvantula later. Or not. Because I think I already have like a Drill Run ready for his Galvantula. And he brings in a Toxicroak. So I'm just gonna reach this Drill Run, and then take him out. And then after that, I just need to reach another Drill Run, X-Scissor. Or I can just straight up just Poison Jab him down, even though I have a attack debuff. Well, please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video.